how many of you agree or feel that there is a lot of fear surrounding conversations around AI? Right. So there's fear that AI is going to take over our jobs, which is very relevant, but there is also a fear that I noticed that AI is going to take over humanity. And I don't think that's the case, and I'll speak to it today. So I'm a multi-potentialite, which is a fancy term for somebody who loves challenge and change and variety. So I do a lot of different things professionally, but a few years ago I decided to focus more on facilitation and become good at facilitating group learning and development, because I know the power of realization of our common humanity and also the potential that we tap into when we can really use the collective intelligence. And I'll explain this on an example of a project that I've been working on this year, which is one of the, well, it is the flagship leadership program for YPO, Young Presidents Organization in the US, and it's called Forum, KA Forum, and it's basically 5 to 12 participants that meet regularly in a facilitated environment and that help each other with their business challenges, but most importantly, they help each other grow as humans and therefore as leaders. And when they come into this program, they very much in their business-focused minds, like very much in the left hemisphere of the brain. So we're expanding our network, we're going to share like the latest strategy, everything to do with our industry. And as facilitators, we focus on something completely different. So we, from the very beginning, focus on vulnerability, on openness, on trust, on authenticity, and on creating an environment where the members can start sharing more from their heart and a little bit less from their mind. And in the first year, they really learn presence. So a little bit what you were talking about. They learn to be really attentive to one another. They learn to listen actively without judgment. And the renewal rate on this program is very high, but most importantly, the feedback that we get from the members is that it's life-changing, and it really is life-changing for all of us. And you might wonder why that is. Just gonna check my time. This is the power of authentic human connection. It literally rewires our brain. So this type of supportive and safe interaction releases oxytocin, which is stress reducing. The fact that our nervous systems can literally talk to one another and co-regulate together is mind-blowing for me, but it also builds resilience and it builds focus. The mirror neurons in our brain allow for the emotional resonance to happen, which is it's the baseline for building empathy. So, and for me as a facilitator, I observed in this program 10 individuals that in a very short amount of time become one. So what I invite you to do is for a moment, put your hand on your heart and take a moment to take one breath in through your heart and out through your heart. And maybe you want to look to the person next to you. Maybe you hush eye contact, maybe the other person. And I invite you today to be a little bit more in the feeling of this moment versus thinking in this moment, because this is when real learning happens. Because when we do that, when we're in coherence with one another, our brain doesn't have to focus on the safety and the survival. It can use all its capacity on creativity, on innovation, on thinking about out-of-the-box solutions, because these are the solutions that we need to find answers to the very complex challenges that we're facing today. And this type of coherence and human connection, I don't think AI will ever replace. Thank you.